Hi, everyone, and welcome to day 9 of 30 days before Halloween on Adams for the Love of Movie Picks. This time around, we're going to be talking about an interesting category. It's not really an official horror category. I just kind of made it for myself to, create some filler categories and stretch out the categories over 30 days before Halloween. I titled this one Supernatural Fictitious Serial Killers. And what I mean by that is, outside of monsters, I'm talking about and outside of the legendary collection, like Jason and Freddy and Michael Myers, but they still kind of fall on that line. It's like a serial killer that's beyond human. It's just not a normal human killing people. There's something supernatural about them. Superhuman strength, indestructibility. They kind of look like a monster without actually being a monster. Like to me, a monster is something that just kills without intelligence, without emotion. For the most part, whereas these guys they have some intelligence, they have some emotion. So that's kind of what makes it this category. So the very first one I'm going to be showing you are Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2 and Jeepers Creepers 3. All basically the same storyline. It's a really interesting concept. Like this creature, I think it's every 23rd spring or something like that. It needs to eat certain parts of certain people to keep itself alive. It's really creepy. The character in itself is vicious. It's strong. It can fly. It's just super. I mean, creeper is a great word for it. It is super creepy. Even the truck he drives is super creepy. Like in the first one, he's attacking her brother and sister who just happen to stumble upon his house of horrors. In the second one, he's attacking a school bus full of high school kids. And in the third one, you know, basically the special task force tries to destroy this creature once and for all. They're all really great films, very unique concept. Like I said, the creeper character itself is super interesting and original. Highly recommend any one of the three. My personal favorite, I like the original, the very first Jeepers Creepers, just because it kind of set the tone for the other ones, but still all really good. And then the only other really two that I have for this category, and you could also include the original from the 90s with Tim Curry, is It and It Chapter 2. This one here, the creature, it's kind of a monster, but the fact that it can, shape change, for the most part, it's a creepy ass clown. But it can shape change into pretty much anything that it wants to do what it wants. For me personally, the '91 with Tim Curry was good, but it wasn't as scary as it could have been. I guess is the best way of trying to put this. Like these its with I'm trying to think of the guy's name that actually plays Pennywise the Clown, Bill Skarsgård. He just does it with such a creep factor. They make Pennywise himself like Tim Curry's character was almost like an evil clown. It was literally like an evil clown. Like it was hard to be scary because it's literally it's like a clown that's evil. Whereas this one, it's like a supernatural being that is just absolutely terrifying, lurking in the sewers, biting the arms off of kids, and just killing children right, left, and center. And of course, there's a lot of well-known actors in these ones as well. You've got mostly in the second one. Like obviously, when they're kids in the first one, like you don't see them, but they're adult versions. You got James McAvoy, Jessica Chastain, Bill Hader. I think that's the extent of the. Oh yeah, and of course Finn Wolfhard, one of the kids. Uh, yeah, I think that's pretty much the extent of the well-known actors between the two of them. But yeah, just really great concept. The '90s, like I said, was good. It's kind of set the tone, but they used to me are way scarier. And even though it's kind of a creature, like I said, it shows intelligence, so it still to me falls under this category. So definitely recommend any of those movies. Hope you like that as an interesting idea for a horror Halloween film. And you take care, folks. We'll see you tomorrow night for day 10. All right, see ya.